In the quiet town of Pontefract, England, sits a house with a history so dark it's been called one of the most violent hauntings in European history. This is the story of 30 East Drive and the terrifying entity known as the Black Monk. It all began in 1966 when the Pritchard family moved in. At first, the disturbances were subtle, almost dismissible. A fine layer of chalk-like dust would settle in the kitchen, only to reappear moments after being cleaned. Then, mysterious pools of water started forming on the floor with no discernible source. The family was perplexed, but they had no idea this was just the beginning. Soon, the activity escalated. A foul green foam began oozing from the taps and the toilet. The air would suddenly turn ice cold, a chilling sign that they were no longer alone. Objects began to move on their own. Pictures were slashed, cupboards shook violently, and heavy furniture was thrown across rooms as if by an unseen giant. Even the massive grandfather clock was toppled over. The house had become a war zone, and the poltergeist was just getting started. The entity then focused its terrifying attention on the 12-year-old daughter, Diane. It was a relentless and personal assault. One terrifying evening, an invisible force grabbed Diane by the throat and hair, dragging her kicking and screaming up the stairs. When her parents finally reached her, they found red handprints blooming on her neck. It was during these violent episodes that the figure finally appeared. A tall, menacing presence cloaked in a black monk's robe, its face hidden deep within the shadows of its hood. The family called it Fred, a strangely casual name for the source of their terror. They were desperate. They sought help from paranormal investigators and even attempted multiple exorcisms, but nothing worked. The Black Monk was too powerful, too malevolent. Eventually, the Pritchards were forced to flee their home. The house next door was later demolished, but even that didn't stop the haunting. Reports of activity continued from the vacant property, proving that some evil doesn't need walls to exist. The Black Monk of Pontefract remains a chilling reminder that some doors, once opened, can never be closed again. What do you think? Was this a poltergeist or something even darker? Let me know your theories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales from the shadows. Thanks for watching.